The devil was full on being worshipped not long ago, and that's the subject we're going to be talking about. A carnival which was held in Brazil. Unbelievable, you would think. I saw one or two clips, but I was not sure, was it recent, was it old? And so one of you guys actually sent it to me on WhatsApp today. So he kind of reminded me, oh yeah, so this was a very recent thing. And so we're going to talk about that particular story that we are seeing right now. But also, while we are talking about the worship of the devil here and the push of his ideologies on this particular episode, we did post the full length of the discussion between me and Pastor Kenneth about Christians pushing the ideologies of the gospel. That video link will be down in the pinned comment, so it goes alongside with this particular subject right here. It's the reality show with daily Christian commentary videos. Other videos done today, they'll be down in the pinned comments. Let's get to this. This was a huge event. You know, it happened like a week or so ago. And this event, it was meant to be the celebration of life. That's what it was meant to be. And all the costumes and whatnot directed towards that in one way or another. But instead, this year, they focused on the devil. The theme, you could see at one particular point, there was a play on the Garden of Eden, where there was a serpent, a huge serpent, a couple of apples in there, and they had someone like Adam and Eve dancing very sensually. And at one particular other display of one of these moving displays that they had a huge devil portraying his massive hands and whatnot and stuff like that. They had something like that. They had, I think, a seven-headed creature. One that was the most, it was the one where they had humans who were the ones who were playing out their doctrinal beliefs of mocking Jesus, mocking heaven and whatnot. And it's more than just dedicating money in order to do this. They had a play as they were doing this entire moving carnival thing, where the devil was beating Jesus. He was defeating him, dragging him around, whatnots and stuff like that. And they had that continue play like that. It wasn't like Jesus became victorious after that, but they continuously had him portrayed in weakness. And then in all these other things, they portrayed the devil as grand, big, and conquering. They had fallen angels, figures, outfits of demonic figures that were surrounding him during that particular period when he was being portrayed under that the arm of the devil there. Brazil dedicated itself for the sole worship of the devil. And a week later, yes, there was a flood and whatnot, and people were connecting this falsehood that they were playing and whatnot to that. Whether you want to connect the two of them, that's one thing. We can talk about that on a different day. The most interesting part is, without the floods, without all these things that would scare man from doing what they are doing, man has a doctrine that they want to portray, and they continue to portray. I did see one or two comments yesterday when we were talking about the subject of Freemasonry being pushed towards Africa. Someone was saying that because Peter Obi's lawyer is a Mason, I'm saying that Peter Obi is going to push the ideologies of the Freemason. No, I was saying the ideologies of Freemasonry are so vast that you would see it to a point where one of the people who are candidates are actually carrying it. I wasn't saying that he's going to portray thinking, go watch the video again, you know. And so the ideologies, that was the point of the video. I literally had it in a thumbnail. Masonic ideologies. I literally had it on the thumbnail. But on this video, the thing that I really wanted us to see here is that there is an idea, there is an ideology, there is something that is being pushed. They continue to push it. They continue to portray it before our eyes on a daily basis. whether be in one country or another country, in one area or another area, they continue pushing it. Remember, we spoke not long ago the confirmation of blood sacrifice in Hollywood, and we saw that by a landmark that they had put right at the top of the hill, which is in front of the Hollywood sign, and it was a blood symbol, entire Hajjaz. You can go watch that video down in the on the channel. You will see it, not posted too long ago. What is this? The ideology of the devil is being pushed forward. Now, this is a reminder as well for those people that see these things, and then they see channels like this, and they say, you know what is the point of this stuff? We are showing the time frame, where we are in the time frame. The Bible says they become worse. It says they will wax worse in evil. The Bible says they will wax worse in the practice of their wickedness. And you are seeing all of that. You are seeing the practice of wickedness all round. You are not seeing it get better. You're not seeing people kind of consistently oppose it. People have now accepted it. Yes, it might be called out on social media and so forth, on YouTube, TikTok and so forth. But these ideas have founded themselves so much. They are so well. It's very questionable when you meet the Joel Osteens, when you meet the T.D. Jakes, when you meet all these people that want Christians to be silent with seeing this type of stuff. Now, with this particular video, as I stated, do check the video that we did with Pastor Kenneth. We posted the full video. I posted the trailer not a while ago. We posted the full video. I'll leave that video in the description and in the pinned comments right below. Talking about the influence of Christians, the influence of Christianity, and you can see why there is need for the influence to be clear. This entire Hajjaz Christianity that we are playing out here of I don't say anything about anybody. Yeah, see that? That's exactly why the apostles were not like you. The apostles were nowhere close to what you are doing. The apostles used to tackle these things. Paul went into a thing and he said, there is no such a thing as an unknown God. We know who that God is. You see it when there is a magician who comes up and creeps up trying to portray himself as a Christian. They say, you and your money perish. You are portraying something that is outside. It's not thinking. He's portraying his miracle money rules here within Christianity. And so you can see the importance for us to continue, because people are becoming so silent, they no longer have the consciousness of calling out. It has become acceptable. It has become something that we don't have to question. It's like, okay, yeah, that, of course, let it be. But instead, when you look at the place where the Bible says as it was in the days of Noah, right? Meaning the wickedness had come to a point where it was now accepted. So that's exactly where we are in the end time. In a period where people are openly worshiping the devil, glorifying the idea of the fall with Adam and Eve, portraying the Satan beating up on Jesus. There is no victory for the cross. There is only Satan that is made massive, is made big. So this celebration that they recently had was quite a telling thing. But yeah, tell me what you think. It's the Reality Show with Daily Christian commentary videos. Other videos they'll be down in the pinned comments, and don't forget to check out that particular live stream that we did. That particular video that we did with Pastor Kenneth, it'll be down in the pinned comments, and it'll be on Truth on Trials YouTube channel, so that all the full episodes will go over there, so you can subscribe over there. It's Ricky, and I'll see you on the later one.